Hello guys, I'm Pavel and today I will show you how to create a bubble sort algorithm in Ruby. As a first step, I will create a bubble sort class in our file, build a constructor in Ruby which is initialize method and run method that will be used to run the code. As the next step, I will call our class method. With the structure like this, we'll be able to run the code by just calling the Ruby space file name in our console. So now we can create an array with example values, which we will then sort using our code. Let's now create an argument in our constructor and pass the created array there. Of course, let's not forget about assigning our array to the instance variable, so it can be visible everywhere in our class. So now, this is the basic setup and we can start working on the functionality itself. Let's create another variable called swapped and set the initial value as true. This variable will be needed later to control the behavior of our algorithm. Let's build now our length variable. It will be needed to control the number of iterations of our algorithm. In our code, we will need two while loops. The outer one will check if swapped is still true. If it is true, that means that we have found the elements that can be swapped. In the beginning of this loop, let's override swapped variable and make it false. Let's also create I variable and set it up as 0. Now we can create an inner loop. Inside this loop, we'll iterate through the elements of the array we have. We will compare the elements lying next to each other, and if the first element is bigger than the second one, we'll swap them. We can do it with the use of the simple if statement. We can swap the elements of the array with the nifty Ruby thing called multiple assignment. The multiple assignment rule says that a, b equals b, a. If we had to swap the order of our array elements, that means that it wasn't fully sorted yet, and we can change swapped value again to true, which means that we will have another iteration of the outer loop. The last thing we want to do in our inner loop is to increment the I variable, so the next iteration can compare the next elements of the array, instead of comparing the same one over and over. We can also print out the array after each step, so we can follow the progress. Yeah, now when the code is finished, we can run the code from the console and see the results. As you can see, our script needed 5 iterations to process the array. Okay guys, this is everything for now. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I wish you to have a good day and see you soon.